I brought a lot of giveaways because we didn't fly. So we have like a big box that Namely supplies us with. So a lot of the times you guys do have like pressure from family, like, you know, do something other than makeup. And I'm like, just wait on it, just wait on it. And I'm glad I did, you know. But when I did start, if I were to tell you guys that I got all my connections by myself, I'd be lying. A lot of it was interning, helping other artists. How many of you in here have been to college school or esthetician program?
I'm currently enrolled.
Okay, you're enrolled. Okay, perfect. So you girls know it's about like 5 hours of makeup, right? Yeah. And you guys are there for like 1,700 hours. You're like, what the hell? 5 hours? Can we get like 20 minutes more of contouring or something? And my girls are taught with Q-tips. Imagine you would have stung on a bride. Like, hold on. Let's go. The bride's like, where the brush is? So that's why I created this program. I was like, give me 5 hours. 5 hours with these girls. But if you are enrolled, that's amazing because once you have that license, you can like open your own salon, you know? Like keep it. But to be a makeup artist like in Los Angeles, to work for like movies, blockbusters, to work for companies like Wilhelmina and so forth, this just requires some sort of basic like certification, or they want to see that you did a little something. But those people were getting paid like $22,000 for a Walmart commercial. Most of them didn't even go to school. They just, you know, had some sort of education, or, you know, along the lines of years have learned to kind of do like hotel work and bridal work, and like to even work at Sephora. You don't need a certification, but it helps. Like if you go to Sephora, they're like, well, do you have some sort of certification? And with this program, we can give you guys a digital copy or a signed of your certification. So with this palette today, you guys also have 2 amazing highlights in here that are literally so stunning on the skin. So you guys do have those in there as well. Right here, I will be kind of hitting it and just drawing a few hairs from the base upwards. I like a little like kick, a little stick to it. So I put the foundation on top, it just all becomes one. I'm going to put a little bit back in my hand. I'm using a brush so you guys can go with your, always recommend a brush. I'm just going to kind of apply some underneath. Just bump that into the skin. I will be blending this in with the blender in just 1 second. I just want to make sure this is flawless on the skin first.
If you were to color correct, would you do it before the foundation?
Yes, can try a little bit of orange. If the spot is dark enough that you're trying to cover up, you can put a little bit down, set it with setting powder, and then start your foundation. Everything's case by case. To have the skin look like airbrush without it being airbrushed. Because sometimes even those airbrush machines do not leave the skin looking right. It kind of just accentuates your texture almost. So I'm just going everywhere. And it kind of just takes off a little bit of product that I don't need on, so I don't have it looking cakey. And now I'm like trying to spray your face with setting spray to like moisten them up again, and it's just making a mess. So what I do is I take the concealer, put it on the back of my hand for a second, and I take it and I apply it where I need it as I go. I'm working on the side here, I'm just working right here for right. I'm taking it all the way up to the nose, and guess what? I always take the concealer over the nose Because I don't know about you guys, but that's the first place that it's just, I don't know where the product goes, and she just disappears. So I always take a little, whatever's left, over top of the nostrils. This I usually take up to the sides of the nose. Kind of like a quick little fake nose contour. All the job, the cream contour and all that, and just doing foundation and concealer. I just doing little steps. And by using a sponge, we're making it red carpet ready, so when the cameras do get up close and personal, it looks phenomenal. After this, we will be setting the skin, so please take out your setting powders. We'll do any last little minute blendings. Has no flashback whatsoever. I put a little bit of banana powder. You guys know banana? I put it on the actual one from Ben Nye. I put some of that with that one. Both are available for purchase at Mamie's, okay? Color. And the reason why I put a little bit of banana is because my sister's Carmelita. And sometimes she needs a little bit of warmth to her, especially in certain cities. She just needs a little to warm up, and now I'm trying to warm up, and I'm just looking muddy. I'm like, oh, I'm going nowhere. My eyelashes poking. This is amazing. So, my ladies, this is my last chance one more time, just like with everything, to smoothen anything out. After this, we're setting everything into place. I call this little brighter angel eyes. Not because Angel's here or watch out. Angel's taking over 100 seminars. He's probably one of the master artists. He be playing. He doesn't know how many knows I do makeup, so his whole family be asking him, like, hey, you doing? Okay, that's like a regular white powder, like the RCMA without any color. So I have a little bit here. And what I do now, it's called baking. Right into the eyes, I'm gonna push this powder. And only do this if your under eyes don't have too much texture. If your under eyes have a lot of texture, I wouldn't recommend this. And that's just out of experience. But then again, who am I to say you put it on if you want? I'm just saying for clients, sometimes with too much texture underneath, finer with wine skin, lightly set it. Because sometimes by packing powder in there, you can just bring back a little bit of beige they didn't have. So you're just in the inside. I only like to literally set right here. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Poreless Powders. So it kind of fills in your pores and almost makes you look phenomenal. This one,
comparable to the back one.
Oh, I think it's almost the same coverage with a lighter application. This doesn't make you keep your cakey all day. She swears like you will not show them yours.
Yeah, oh.
It's just scraping edges. It's phenomenal. This is the number I'm recommending is 130. You can get them at Walmart. Has no flashback. I like to pick up some of this powder and further highlight the eyes here. And if you are lighter or deeper, you can adjust your tones by just choosing your color. Stunning, right? If I'm on set, I like using, there's an instant brush cleaner. Cinema Secrets. It's amazing. Está carita. A bottle like this will cost you $16. It's a big bottle, it's like this big. And you only need a little bit of it. Like this much of it, like let's say that much of the cleaner, will clean about like 18, 20 brushes. Especially if you're on set, it dries within 15 seconds. So, but it has a very strong smell of vanilla. Or they have a clear one with no scent. Phenomenal product. You can purchase it at Mamie's. You can also purchase any kind of liquid latex for Halloween, any kind of bald caps, latex applications, special effects, blood. Mavis has like 12 different kind of bloods. Thin blood, thick blood. This is crazy. Like they have a whole special effects department for that. And this whole social media world is a blessing. If you can do it, I know sometimes it's draining, it's tough, putting yourself out there, you know, especially if you're an introvert, putting yourself out there like that. But just remember that sometimes at these events, everyone's like this, like, it's just because everybody's an introvert, so everybody's like having a panic attack. Everybody's like dying inside, but they want to say hi. It's just like, you know, like they're in their bubble, 24/7, filming videos, Instagram, whatever it is. So when they go out, they're like, how am I supposed to act? Like, you know, so, and when me and my sister show up, we're just like, they're like, hey, mama! We're gonna get some shots for you, Ona! So, I'm tremendo. But that's how I got the Wedding Wild campaign, okay? I had the honor of drinking champagne. She was lit off of champagne. And I had a butterfly on my face one day. It was for, that is like event in the garden. And for hummingbirds. And Spencer Pratt and Heidi. Crazy, right? Presidents of the Hummingbird Foundation. Who would have known? So I'm like, is that Spencer Pratt? I'm like, no, I know this is wine. Like, I know I cannot be that lit. And then Heidi comes out. She's like, right next to her husband. And yeah, they were doing a collection of hummingbirds and Wedding Wild. So I'm gonna come in. I know her cheek is right here because I felt it. She's so ticklish. Oh my god, it's so annoying. I know. So I'm taking a little bit of bronzer. Watch, yeah. Drugstore bronzer, okay? I like to tap in the product because, you know, we just have so much product, we don't want to move around so much. I'm gonna start tapping from the corner of the ear to the corner of the mouth. Tapping. The corner of the mouth. You can see how beautiful this bronzer looks on the skin? $7. Reverse it. We're gonna go into the darkest just yet because it's under eye. We're gonna kind of touch the lighter purple. Remember the lighter one we used? So let's go into this one, okay?
With the smudge?
Yes, with the smudge, which is brush number 11. So we'll quick move it up. With the smudge, I'm going to come in and start packing this into place all the way through. Brenda designed one that was a true blue black. Because sometimes when you put a warm brown with a purple shadow, no se mezclan bien. So what you do is it's a cool tone black. It complements any eyeshadow of color. So with this, I'm literally gonna brush it like where the lashes go. I'm gonna smudge lighter. From the middle shade right here, okay? Okay. I'm going to give it a 1-2. You don't have to whip it, but I feel like whipping is something. So then from this, I grab the highest point of her face. I'm gonna go into a little more of this powder. And I'm almost not gonna touch the skin too much, but very lightly. I'm going to start forming a V shape, going from here into an actual V, right above it. Here, and make this dark. Because we want the tip of the nose to look like it's coming from right here. So if we're making a dark right here, what we're doing is lifting the nose up to the heavens a little bit, okay? Little finishing touches, you know? And you can put a little bit on the brow bone as well. shits and giggles, if you guys want to highlight, I would only recommend to highlight right here, look. Just on the top of the lip. And it is like this. You're like, you're sad. You're like, boom, watch this. If you tell me to do a perfect lip like this, I could probably do it. I'm like, oh shit, my hand is rocking. I'm like, oh, I might mess this up. So by doing this, I can get all of this. Now I'm gonna have a small wipe. Trying to overdraw the top. I'm gonna show you how to do it, okay? Instead of it being, back in the day it was always like this. Now I want it to be very, very wide, almost like this. So it gives it that baby doll pout. Because before it used to be too perfect. So it's way too unreal. By having the lip like this, it almost just looks like your lip is full like that. If you have a bottom lip, work with it. If you have a top lip, work with it. Like the tiniest little bit. And just on the center of her lips. Just with like my middle finger, I'm gonna pat a little bit of this. Thank you guys for taking the Sunday and spending it with us. And taking my word that I hope you have awesome tips. And even if you didn't perfect everything just yet, you know you got the concept down to figure out what's going on. Yeah, Rome wasn't built in a day. And I sure as hell didn't learn this phenomenal, phenomenon. But I didn't learn all this in one night, you know, it's all about practice. But if you're not gonna go today and practice it, then, you know, hopefully my efforts weren't lost. But thank you girls so much. We're gonna finish up the raffles. And then after the raffles, once you receive your certification at your station, you guys are more than welcome to go home. Please make sure to respond to Angel as quick as possible so each one of you can be on and shopping. And like, well, is it activated yet? What's going on with my producer? So we can have you guys all on and shopping. As soon as you receive the email, just respond back to it. All he's gonna ask for is a few different informations, and that's all for the code discount, okay? Once everything is in the system, Angel will again reach out to you directly, letting you know that your account is set up.